August 27th, 2026. Apparently we only have 2 videos about this species, which sounds fake, but this is the pineland's butterfly pea, Centrosema arenicola. We are in Savannah, Georgia. This is at the edge of a forest on the north side of the edge. Last year, this is a Chinese tallow tree I keep chopping all the leaves off of. Last year it climbed all the way up it. This year it seems to mostly be hugging the ground back there. There's no fruits on this one. This is the first flower of the year that I've seen so far on this particular plant. You can see little bean leaves are crawling everywhere though. And here it is with some American beautyberry. It's also climbing back here. Might be some flowers hidden in here somewhere. Here's how big they get when they're growing in the shade. Alright, and then we're gonna go look for more of the plants. So this is plant 1. This is plant number 2 of arenicola, or Centrosema arenicola. This one doesn't have open flowers at the moment, so you'll just have to hashtag trust me. But these are the flower buds. You can see them sticking to my hand. These are the leaves. It looks like the leaves this year are turning yellowish. That is a big ladybug. This one, for this year in 2026, had the first flower and it was back there. So there might be a seed pod forming, but it's blending in at the moment. But yeah, this one's growing really dense. Not too many flowers. Kind of seems like it might need some kind of nutrients it might be missing out on. Somebody threw a Taco Bell cup back there. And you can see it's grown here under muscadine. This is also a swamp bay. And then some of these darker green leaves is for pigeon wings.
There's an open flower over here.
Okay, there's an open flower over here. And what? Oh.
At least I say that as a
Yes. Skipper. There's a skipper butterfly on that one back there. Where's the open flower? Or is it just that one?
Just that one.
All the way back in there, so I can't really show you the details. Oh, we scared the butterfly. The butterflies. This butterfly visited the flower. Alright, so it's all the way back in there. I saw a seed pod of the pigeon wings, and where did that go? Oh, here's the pigeon wings seed pod. You can tell it's the pigeon wings because it's all bumpy. Seed pods for the actual plant here are going to be super skinny and flat. And here's flowers or flower buds up here. And there's also wild potato vine, black cherry, hickory, all that stuff. So here's the pigeon wings, and it looks like it's getting eaten by something. Alright, so that's plant number 2. Part 2.5. Repeat your question for the audience.
What is the difference between the leaves of a pigeon wing and pineland butterfly pea?
Let me find this helmet. First of all, is giving me a headache, which is bullshit. It's not even tight, so hold that for me. The pigeon wings leaves, it's kind of subtle, so let me see if I can find. Okay, so these ones here are the pigeon wings. They're like pointier. That's the only thing I can say. They're pointier and the leaf veins are less pronounced. For comparison, guess we probably have to come all the way back over this side. For comparison, on these things you can actually see the leaf veins.
The other one.
Yeah, these ones are weird colors right now from some kind of issue, but You can usually see the leaf veins on these ones more than the other ones. Maybe I should just be taking detailed pictures of this and submit it as a virus or something. See if anybody knows what it is. Oh, no, I thought that was an open flower, but nope. All right, that's plant 2.5. For a different plant here, this is a thicket bean in here. Not very showy at the moment, but they got these little crescent-shaped seed pods.
And cute little pink flowers.
Yeah. Oh, here's a flower bud. Oh, and a flower. So we do get to show it. Okay, it fell off. Let me remember to take
There's
a picture.
a bean pod here that's maybe done. Maybe almost done.
Are there any flowers so I can show people? Oh, here's here's more pods. This is another perennial. Baby seed pods starting.
It's going in my pocket.
Okay.
Sorry, remind me everything.
They just got like just generic little bean looking leaves. For generic beans. They like to climb. Oh, look, all that right at the very top, that's more thicket bean. So it's climbing itself all the way up there. I'm mostly just seeing little bean pods. And here's obviously some American beautyberry. Where? I'm seeing flower buds. See, there's flower buds right here. Alright.
Flowers over here.
Oh, there's one I can zoom in on, but there don't seem to be many at eye level.
There was like a whole cluster around there.
Alright, good enough so my phone doesn't overheat. Okay.
But you're
Alright. Well, if I can see my phone camera, which I cannot.
oh, and there's a bee over here visiting them. The ones that are right here. They just flew away, but
Alright, yeah, we'll have to come back with like a frickin' step stool or something. Alright, bye-bye. This is plant 3. Also, I just realized my phone camera is kind of dirty. Don't see any flowers, but here's the leaves at the very least.
there's also this one here. And another beside it.
Yep, so might be flowers here somewhere. This is growing amongst some elephant's foot, basket grass, white beggar ticks, water oak. And here's some more. Might be flowers somewhere here. See anything? Nope, I don't think this one has flowers, but this is plant 3. Hopefully my phone's not gonna overheat. This one's not a bean, but it is the native bamboo, and this is the weird patch, where it just stays super duper duper, super skinny. Then it's got big leaves. Let's grow here. It's also back in there, but the muscadine's covering it at the moment. And then it extends over to here. There's just a bunch of more things covering it at the moment, like this mint. Huh?
I'm not sure if it's a bean or not. Right underneath here with the grapevine.
I think that is...
Oh, never mind.
Nope, that's the jasmine. There's some tropical bushmint with lots of cool bees on it.
Some extremely deep purple beautyberries.
Yep. Okay, that's it, because I don't want my phone to die. Alright, this is plant number 4. We're now on the north side of the street, on the south section of this forest here. This is a big southern red oak tree, and the butterfly pea climbs it every year. So there's some right there. Let me poke some muscadian grape so I don't get poked in the eyeball.
Yeah, I've heard of our powers.
Okay, apparently our power has gone out at home while we've been away, so that's interesting. Alright, camera, focus. Wow, we're just having terrible luck of getting pictures of flowers that are in focus. This one is growing with some greenbrier, obviously this giant red oak. There's Yep, there's a bunch of baby leaves. Not baby leaves, but leaves that don't really flower. Scattered all over the ground. And continuing back into there, and sometimes you can find flowers back in there. Continuing for a good frickin' distance. See, they get a little bit taller right here. They don't really seem to flower when they're just lying on the ground, at least that we've seen. And I did take a cutting, like a little root section cutting from this one in the spring, since I knew they were gonna mow soon. So that is in a plant pot at our house to see what happens. Oh, I see a flower bud right there. What? That's for me to drink. Hand me it and I'll take a drink and then you can put it in. We're getting another cutting just to make sure and see if it'll work. Pull up the phone and you can just talk quick. You can show the cutting. Here's a cutting. This was literally just growing right up against the sidewalk, right on top of the soil. Almost everywhere around here is almost completely sandy. So we will hopefully be able to get seeds from this to help spread around and stuff, and look up how to pollinate bean flowers, because I don't know how they work. And I don't know how that guy who made the Punnett square thingy was doing the bean pollination, because they're so easy to pollinate, but like, what are you doing? How do you cross-pollinate peas on purpose? They're so tiny. Okay. Ooh, cool mushroom. We're doing a mushroom interlude quick. I think this one's turkey tail. There's the underside. Let's take that back. Yeah, you can see it's just growing pretty much everywhere here, like a ground cover. There's also some cross vine. There's a baby oak tree, some more muscadine. A little blackberry right here, not poison ivy. See, it's blackberry. Where did that flower bud that I saw go? Well, you can see it's climbing that. Maybe you can see it's climbing that beauty berry. It looks kind of wilty right there for some reason. Don't see the flower bud, but you can see the leaves climbing it. And continuing this way. But yeah, this is
everything on the ground here visible is either yapon,
just talk louder,
or pretty much everything visible is either grapes, yapon holly,
or this butterfly pea. Ooh, there's some sensitive pea. That's good. Hopefully they don't mow it again. Alright, so this is plant number 4. We'll continue. Plant 5. I don't see any flowers on this one yet. How about you just walk back first since you got solid shoes? You can actually see it spreading forward here. There's some right here. And all along here. You can just clap your hands. If there's any snakes here, there's the flower bud. Nope, but it flowered here last year, which is why I know it's here. Yeah, it's spreading all around, just not having many flowers right now. As always, it's growing with a beauty berry, and you can see it. Oh, there's some flower buds right there. Right, that's it for plant 5. This is plant 6. It's definitely flowering at the moment. I gotta get a selfie stick. As we look at the ground here, you can see it's covering everywhere. I'll try not to sting myself on the stinging nettle. This one's behind some logs. Big fallen oak tree, so and I'm wearing flip-flops, so I'm not really gonna get close-up pictures, but you can see this one has formed a seed pod already. It's got at least 3 flowers open today. And we got a, yeah, I was seeing that one before, like right here. This is spurge nettle with some kind of virus affecting it. And again, looking at the ground, you can see the bean leaves, pea leaves, whatever you want to call these. I think these two are the same plant, but this sweet leaf bush is the one I saw it flowering on last year. And at some point, it was flowering up here in front of the log, so hopefully it'll do that again at some point this year. But back there, I can see flowers and at least 1 seed pod. And up at the top, there's more flowers. But that's it for today. I know there's at least 15 separate plants in here because one day last year, I went out and found as many of them as possible to make an actual count. Here's some cool mushrooms. And then that'll have to be it for today because it's supposed to thunderstorm, and apparently we just got an alert that our power has gone out. So yeah, we gotta head home. But hopefully this was helpful. I'm pretty certain we have more videos about this species, but they're not showing up when I search. Oh, okay. There's also some yellow passion flower
Floating serenely with his little mittens.
Yeah, I according to YouTube, when I search our videos, we only have 2 videos, and it's the ones I made last month, which sounds fake. So maybe we just made them when we didn't know what it was called, or maybe I spelled something wrong. But yeah, that's it. Alrighty, bye-bye.